it's recording.
That was a nesting become.
Okay, go ahead, Connor.
Okay, didn't miss much. Me and Kaz walked around the woods for a while. I slapped Kaz quite a few times. Which isn't really anything new. And Kaz asked some very strange questions.
Yeah, I already said I asked some very strange questions.
You mumbled about something.
Yes. And I was very confused by Connor's penis.
What?
Apparently Caleb can see it.
Wait, are you using
remember?
your new character?
Yes, I'm using Morgana. Or Merlin.
Morgana, the hermaphrodite.
Fuck off.
Let's
Playing his fault
see.
anyways. I was serious when I said I wanted to play Merlin.
I think I have a new arsenal ready.
You need to go send me it though again. I didn't get to download it.
Okay, let me just do some finishing touches.
Okay. Did you tell him about the whole cave-in, SWAT team dead, you guys went wandering in the forest, shot and killed some rabbits?
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. Told him about the rabbit killing. Oh, and they found a whimpering witness, and he was terrified by all three of the members.
I didn't do anything!
You went
Menga,
outside.
tell me one thing I did to scare this guy.
Okay,
You went outside and bashed your head against a wall.
Yes. Also, me and Murphy are currently in the process of beating down a brick wall with 4 heads.
Weren't you the one who did the brain slip? Oh no, that was Quaz. My bad. Never mind. Was terrified by 2 of your partners. It's currently in a corner.
Didn't even say anything.
Why was he terrified of me? I was trying to give him some help.
You said you wanted to kill the guy. You said you wanted to kill the murderer and give the guy his brain.
And?
You looked like an insane murder hobo.
Hey, I do not look like a hobo.
You look like a very classy, insane murder hobo.
I do not look like a hobo.
Depends on what you define as a hobo.
I have a house.
Fuck.
I live in my house. I work in my house. I do.
Okay, ShadowRun might be called off next week because after one of the programs I tried, I have a very annoying infection and I think I might just completely wipe my computer.
Sorry about that.
It wasn't your fault. I was the one who went willy-nilly trying things without checking them.
You done fucked up.
Fucked up, son.
So I probably am going to be spending a good part of this next week transferring my files over and wiping my computer. I've been meaning to do this anyway. This just gives me the final push of motivation.
Have fun.
Yeah, fun.
Let's see, result of 3 or 4. Whatever, 3. Okay, and now
Yeah, Steel Linux is probably the best bet for a cheap piece of combat drone.
Okay. Can I fit that in my trunk?
okay, I just sent.
Yeah, you can fit the Steel Linux into your trunk.
Alright, I'll fit that one in my trunk and then my normal observation drone in my back seat.
Okay, this character was just released from jail, so from prison. So yeah.
Is this just a revised version of Arsenal?
What do you mean revised?
As it is, it's gonna be so awesome. We've got the motherfucking Batman back.
The more
Batwoman.
Sort of.
Does Caleb remember Arsenal?
This isn't Arsenal.
Oh,
Just has the same skill set as Arsenal.
Sort of.
Sort of.
She
See?
has.
Not Arsenal. He just.
Well, I named her Arsenal. Well, her code name is Arsenal.
Her name is Mia. She's a pretty princess with a gun.
That was a bow and arrow.
Crossbow, actually. I went with
Getting
the
fancy, are we now?
Prejudice against dog people. Wow. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. We did roll for that.
What?
What?
I forgot we rolled childhood trauma and Dragon got prejudiced against dogs.
Yeah.
What weird shit did Dragon roll?
There's a recording.
I don't. Do you want me to
gotta-
go pick through the middle? Do you want me to go pick
Tree
through
trunk.
recording in the middle of a game?
No.
He has a tree trunk between his legs.
Dragon seems to have weird shit dog people. Let's see. Oh, okay, character info. Parents killed by Indian murder rapist. Adapted from a rich family until framed. During the arrest, all 4 of Mia's limbs were blown off, and it took 2 years before Mia's name was cleared.
What? What the fuck?
Yep. Yep. What? It makes sense.
Okay, so yeah, there's that.
LoneStar, the non-lethal police force, blows off the 4 limbs of a young child.
Never said it was LoneStar who arrested her.
Who?
There was no mention, just that she got blown off in the attempt.
Plus, you're assuming that it was the police who blew off her limbs. It's heavily
Dragon?
implied,
Yeah.
but
Dragon, do you know what the +1 sideways modifier is?
yeah.
what? What +1 sideways modifier?
It's on the crossbow.
Wait, what? Cross?
There's a
Hold on.
+1 sideways modifier on your crossbow.
Hold on. Weapons. Heavy cross.
Well, it's on
fuck's
your
this?
it's on your archery skill.
Fuck!
What the fuck is a
Archery?
sideways modifier?
Yeah, on the
Oh.
archery.
Fuck! Someone's selling a military plane. Holy fuck!
Oh yeah, sideways. The
Oh,
it's
that's
under,
too much for me.
It's under BioWare.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Genetic infusion. Gotcha.
Yeah. I took restricted gear rating 1 and gave her a +1 loyalty from Sergeant Murphy to erase to keep quiet about it. Also, she has no lifestyle because she just got out of prison.
Oh god. 0.11 essence.
Could go wrong.
Okay.
He's
Well-
the fucking Terminator.
After you guys have cowered the witness, this chick walks in and walks up to.
Hey, I have a question.
Yes.
Does he have any face skills at all?
What type of skills?
Any face skills?
Face skills.
Besides intimidate.
No. Yes.
I don't have intimidate, but I do have negotiation and con.
And con.
You strike me as a very social person with .11 essence.
Hey,
How the glamour works with 0.11 essence, I question.
Because Dragon's fucking badass. He's like Batman.
He is Batman. Crossbow.
There's so much about this I don't understand, but okay.
what? She's still elf. She's still a dryad.
Okay.
I had no idea that dryads came with glamour. Now that I know, I'm gonna.
The more you know.
As soon as I saw the glamour, I knew I had to boost her charisma.
Okay. So yeah, this dryad chick walks in with obvious cyber arms and legs.
Well, I am wearing clothes, armor.
They're still super
Dragon,
obvious.
it's like a perception 2
Oh. Okay.
to notice obvious cyberware.
Wait a moment. It's a perception 2 to notice obvious cyberware, right? What if
I
it was
would
behind the
actually
wall?
say 1, probably, to notice it. And if he had like bulky clothing on, I would say
Let's
it's a
see.
2.
Form-fitting full body suit, secure tech guards, like forearm guards, leg casing, shin guards, and a camouflage suit.
Are
and a
you
bike
wearing the
ring.
camouflage suit?
Why wouldn't he be wearing the camouflage suit?
Yes or no, Dragon? Are you wearing the camouflage suit?
Yes, with Rutha polymer coating.
Do you have the coating active?
Sure, why not?
So everyone just sees this door open out of nowhere.
What?
You apparently have a breeze.
I go out of camouflage. Hello.
And you see this
Oh my
person?
god, we have a fucking ninja in the room.
You see this person? Is it a urban ghillie? Is it an urban or is it a...
I guess urban.
Okay, you see this person in an urban camouflage suit appear out of nowhere.
Let's see, urban.
See this chick in an urban camouflage appear out of nowhere with cyber arms and cyber legs.
I just found the best picture ever. I just send you guys this. It's great. Actually, you know what?
Are you Merlin and Caleb?
Actually, my name got changed to Morgana, but
Morgana and...
I found my I have found my RoboCop's thingy that he should use.
Isn't
Quality.
RoboCop technically a cyber zombie?
Well, I'm more of a
Yeah.
Terminator.
I'm
Dead
pretty-
emotion.
I'm pretty sure he counts as a cyber zombie. Or a brain
Depends
in
on-
a jar.
Depends if it's the original or the later. The original, yes, he's definitely Cyber Zombie. Later, he's still alive.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is it-
The
is it
remake, they left him alive. The original, no.
Is it possible to come back from being a cyber zombie? Or
No.
not in Shadowrun?
No, not in Shadowrun. Coming back from being a cyber zombie means the magic that's keeping your soul attuned to your body has been removed, and your soul flees.
Hey, you remember, you remember that, Spoony Counter Monkey video where he talks about, night steak? The one
The guy
that's
where he just randomly gets lucky and stakes someone.
Yeah, he talked about how a good way to start an adventure is to start with something that's impossible. So I guess is cyber zombie coming back from being a cyber zombie? Would that
Well,
count?
okay, I would say that it's possible if the cyber zombie actually has essence left over.
Hmm.
I'm
That
gonna say
means-
it's possible if that and he goes under immediate therapeutical treatment to the point where he doesn't need to be bound. But
Well,
that
I
would
can't.
take a long
I
time.
can't say that you could remove the bound magic, but I do think you'd be able to restore the essence.
Yeah, there is a way to restore essence. It takes a long time, but you can do it.
So I suppose there's a way to be partially not cyber zombie. Also, I have the best profile picture ever now.
Trying to get rid of that profile picture. You just like
Never.
You know I'm recording this, right? Including your display picture.
Yes.
Is this the face of mercy? Where do you find this shit, Connor?
The internet. The internet is a glorious, glorious place.
Okay, so
Man, you're
I
not gonna be able to fucking finish this, are we?
show up.
Well, you know, if someone would like to actually try talking to the poor sniveling person without making him freak out and get some information from him,
No, I'm gonna try to talk to him again. Fuck it. Why not try to see if I can make things worse? Maybe I'll make things better.
Wasn't I asking if you are Morgana and Caleb? And
Yes.
Officer Caleb.
Yes.
Hello.
This
my
guy
name
just
is-
showed
Finish.
up.
Okay,
I look at Murphy.
so-
That guy just showed up.
Could you deal with him? I have to finish the rest of my fucking sentence.
Okay.
What are you still doing in the room? Get the fuck out the room.
who are you talking to?
I've switched from talking from Murphy back to Caleb once he says he wants to keep talking to the guy. Get the fuck out of that room.
Wait, Murphy?
You're gonna have to kill me.
Murphy's here? What?
You guys are all in Murphy's office at the moment.
Oh.
I'm
Hey.
gonna do something to calm the guy down. Look, we have a security detail for you. They're pretty good security detail. I mean, very good security detail. I've known some of the guys for a while now. But listen, we have this. We're gonna find him before he can do anything. If he does anything.
Gonna
There's a
make it
chance
worse.
he may not do anything.
He goes,
Look,
he's
kid,
already
we'll
done
protect
something.
you.
He shot me.
We will protect you. You just have to tell us where we know so we can find it. So we can find this guy and take him out.
He goes, I know he's a black man. I know he had a fox with him. I know he had a drone with him.
And you said it was a Strauss 9, right?
Yes.
Alright.
And, let's see, what else? Oh, he also burned through my door with a laser.
I'm guessing you were fleeing at that point. So you didn't get a good look at the laser model.
No, I didn't see the laser, the whole doorknob melting kind of, yeah, the melting doorknob kind of, yeah, I just ran, yeah.
Also, I'd like to say that my
I'm-
character now is a death mask of that baby's face.
Really?
Yes.
Hey Murphy.
Upon seeing the character's death mask, the guy
I'm not
starts-
wearing it right now.
Okay.
Hey Murphy.
Yes.
I'm wondering, do you know of anyone that can actually get me weapon logs to see if anyone's purchased or lost a laser weapon as of recently? Maybe they have security footage if it still survives.
She goes, yeah, I actually already put Bob on it. We have about 5 different laser weapons going missing in the past 3 months.
Also, on a side note, I do keep my death mask on my belt.
2 of them are reported research prototypes.
Research prototypes. Did any of these security posts that a black man mentioning this guy's description actually broke in?
Uh,
Because I'm doubting this guy just made this thing out of thin air.
nah, it doesn't seem like it. I mean, we got reports of some Shadowrunners breaking in, but nothing of a lone black man doing it.
Okay, so the thing is, Caleb, having the sole descriptor of the guy was black may be a bit of a problem since all of the people who stole things could have been black. Then we have a big problem. We don't really have much to go off of this guy's description just from that alone.
Oh, my bad. You guys actually have imaging now of him. Kind of.
We know that he's a tall black man.
Yeah, he was kind of wearing a mask, so you still can't see his face, but you guys actually have video footage of him.
Yes, we've had it for like 2 sessions.
Better video footage of him.
Oh.
The guy appears to have very large teeth.
What?
Yes.
I think this guy might be... Nah, does he look like an orc?
You roll your perceptions.
What kind?
Yeah, perception will
Oh, you can hear the elation in Dragon's voice. Perception? Time to be a bitch with my 50 dice.
Dragon
I
had a
got 3
reasonable
hits.
perception this time.
Maybe he'll break it even more than he normally does.
Hey, Dragon, what's your perception?
18. Well, wait.
Oh, isn't 24? Because I swear to God, you've gotten to 24 with one character, and it's actually kind of funny.
That's possible.
Visual perception.
So is it visual perception or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. What?
What? Alright, hold on. Oh, god damn it. I got 1 hit.
I'm going to say 3 hits is enough to tell you that he is indeed a human-looking orc.
Huh. Interesting. An orc.
So now it's an orc.
I'm saying this out loud, so yeah.
An orc! He's still ugly as shit.
Oh, you see it too?
Well, no, you just said it.
Oh.
Perceptive as all hell. Doesn't pay attention to what he's saying.
Yeah.
Alright.
So upon seeing that he's an orc, Murphy goes, "Hey, 2 of the laser break-ins did have some orc blood shown.
Do we have any footage of
Unfortunately, we don't have the records of the actual genetic sequence of the blood. You'd have to go talk to the break-ins facilities to get that. They did not disclose it.
And what are the break facilities?
We have a Federation Boeing facility, and we have a... What is it called? Berkeley. And we have a Wuxing break-in.
Looks like
Oh.
I didn't even know they made laser weapons.
Every company makes a little of everything.
This was this was their new. They were gonna try to attempt to branch into the market with their new auto fire laser.
Well, turns out they kind of fucked up with that. Uh-huh.
Yes. Let's see. Murphy goes, well, how do you guys want to deal with this? You guys just going to help support? You guys just going to keep on investigating? What are you guys going to do? Or do something else?
Investigating.
Well then, officer, what do you want to do first? Looks like Caleb.
I think we're gonna go head up Federating Boeing first. I'm gonna go see what they have to say.
Can we stop for donuts? I'm hungry.
Sure. Murphy, make sure you keep the witness safe.
There he goes. Well, I'll try to.
All right.
He won't be leaving here for about another 5 hours. That's when we'll have the safe house set up.
All right.
Really hope this guy isn't stupid enough to try and attack a Lone Star building. I hope not. This is basic we're talking about.
Okay, so you guys are heading up to Federation Boeing? Okay.
We stop for donuts first.
Takes you guys about an hour then to get there?
Including donuts?
Yes.
Donuts.
There's a line behind the donut place because it's morning. But you get your donuts. You get your fluffy, fluffy donuts.
Lover.
Yep.
So you show up at this nice, happy, military-looking like facility that has guard towers, turrets, even what looks like to be a ground-to-ground turreted rocket launcher. So, and yeah,
I'm currently
and these
not
all
like
look like brand new upgrades.
currently gnawing on a chocolate donuts names. Fuck. I'm currently chewing on a chocolate dragon wheel. Lay's no less, because those are delicious.
Okay, so you guys go drive up to the entrance gate.
Also, before anyone's asked, yes, I did get milk. Someone makes a cat joke, I'm gonna stab you.
Yes, no, driving up.
Sure, we're driving up.
Kaz, drive the car.
Okay.
There's a person at the gate. He goes, hello, who are you and what business do you have here?
We are Lone Star. We are looking into a break-in that happened here a few months ago due to it being related to another case.
He goes, what break-in are you talking about? I'm assuming he
The
just
laser weapon.
He goes, okay. He calls and goes, yeah, I got some Lone Stars here. They're saying they have a case that might really be related to the missing X4182.
Now, what's this
Goes,
about?
yes. The guy nods his head, goes, yes. Okay. I suppose, sir. Okay. So he says, well, looks like you guys are going to get an entrance. Just follow the road, go to the visitor parking spot. If you cannot find the visitor parking spot, Please use your AR interface to find the visitor parking spots. Enter the first room. Stay in the first room. Do not proceed any further than the first room upon entering the building. If you do proceed further than the first main room upon entering the building, the automated defenses will shoot you. Have a good day.
Morgana,
Um,
donut. Do you want a donut?
It just occurred to me that I probably should have been listening in on this conversation. Can I roll for perception?
You can
Yeah.
just follow us.
I'm assuming you would hear all of this.
I still offer the guy a donut.
The guy looks at you and goes, yeah, last guy who accepted a donut from a stranger ended up dead. I'm good.
Oh, but they're good donuts.
Stop trying to offer
Goes-
the guard donuts.
He goes,
So did the
Move
last guy
along.
who turned down.
I kind of wanted to
Yeah.
know what was
That's
going
strange.
on the other end of that line.
oh, you're trying to hear the other side?
Yeah.
I'm gonna move along before anything happens. I'm gonna do exactly
Dragon,
what the guy says.
It's a -4 since it's an earbud,
Okay.
and you need 4 hits.
Let me.
You act like that's a challenge for him.
Sorry, 5 hits.
You act
Come
like that's a
on.
challenge for him.
Stop that.
So 14 dice, you need 5 hits.
2d6. Come on. 3, 4, 5.
Totally got it. See? Get fucked.
Okay,
I'm
going
Batman.
back to overhearing the conversation, the X1, he goes, yes, they hear to be about the X1 laser. He goes, really? They have a lead. Interesting. Bring them in. Do give them the warning about the automated defenses. Don't tell them about the truth gas. And make sure to put tracking devices on their vehicles when they leave.
Hey guys, dude. I don't suppose you carry gas masks.
I put on my death mask.
I put on mine.
Caleb does not have a gas mask. Thankfully, Caleb's telling them the truth.
Okay. So you guys are going to try to enter the building.
Yes, and we're all gonna be. And I know at least I'm gonna be wearing a very strange death mask. I have a respirator, but I feel
when
like
you guys
wearing my
walk
death
into
mask.
the doors, the intercom goes, please remove your masks.
Take off the mask, put on the respirator.
That isn't what the intercom said. Morgana, what the fuck are you doing? We're police officers. We're supposed to be fucking professionals.
Well, they don't say anything after you switch to the respirator.
Please excuse me, but these gas masks are standard issue, and we are required at the moment to wear these.
I have a health
Dragon,
condition.
would you like to roll your con?
I'm so curious of who the fuck you are. But I'm guessing you're just another officer that decided to follow us.
Okay, let's roll my con and hope it's high enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits.
Fuck!
Why did you fuck?
Wow, they believe the bullshit.
Nice.
Wait, does that mean I could put on my death mask from earlier?
It's like a little gas mask pops out for Caleb.
Actually, you know what? I give my death mask to Caleb.
I'm not wearing this.
Yeah, fine. I give him a normal gas mask.
Okay. Gas mask on.
Okay, well, you guys go in the building with your gas masks. Congratulations. And you guys go take a seat, or do you guys try to explore?
I take a seat since I don't want to be shot.
Dragon?
They have video cameras everywhere. They'd notice if I went invisible. I assume
So-
they have video cameras everywhere.
Yes. Do you go to the bathroom?
They probably have cameras in there too.
They do, and your perception tells you that. They even have cameras in the toilets.
Creepy fucks.
Piss on the cameras, crap on them, ejaculate on them.
Ew.
Well, in the stalls, but it appears that they're at an angle that only covers the top, that only catches the top half of people.
Still fucking weird.
We need a rigger.
Well, we did have Romana, but something happened to her.
She's not showing up for this session.
So, I'm assuming you come back out. You guys wait 5 minutes, and an elf comes out.
It's like, why the fuck are you wearing all gas masks?
I'm wearing a
Yeah.
respirator.
Yep,
Hey,
he's
did
gonna
I-
walk out. And he's
Didn't I already give an explanation?
you
Yeah.
gave an explanation to the person on the intercom, which was a female voice. This is a male elf.
I wave at the guy.
Guy walks up and goes,
I don't know what's
Yes.
going.
"Hi, hello, LoneStar officers. How are you doing today?" In a female
Pretty good.
voice.
Want a donut?
Good. I'm having a little hard time breathing at the moment.
Goes,
I've been- I nearly drowned a few days ago.
goes, okay. Well, that's nice and everything. So,
Knowing Caleb, he may have actually done so. I have to roll for that. Oh yeah, Caleb hasn't done any water checks recently.
Because he hasn't
Glorify water.
gone near the water.
Oh really? I thought they were compulsory. Like every few hours, Caleb's like, okay, maybe I should go swimming.
it'll be showing up soon, Quaz. Don't worry about it.
I offer the guy a donut. Yes, I put on the box of donuts. Want a donut?
He goes,
Why'd you
no,
bring
no,
donuts?
I am a high purity person. Oh, what can I do for you officers today?
One
Oh,
of your
where's-
laser Okay, here's what's happening. One of your laser weapons went missing, and well, apparently we may have found it.
Yeah.
It's in the hands of this psychotic. It's in the hands of the psychotic doctor guy who's doing some really weird shit with it. I've been told by my department I'm not allowed to disclose exact details, but
Okay,
Whatever
she
you-
goes, do you have photos of such weapon?
I'm going to show her the actual video clip. You might be able to tell the weapon from the laser, because apparently I
Wait, we
hear
don't
different
have a
lasers
zoom
make
up?
different things.
We don't have a zoom in of the laser weapon?
They have a zoom in of the. They can zoom in on the weapon.
Yeah,
the
so
Yeah, I
just
give
show,
the footage.
just show the
You-
laser weapon then.
Yep, that's what she was getting at.
Yeah, you might be able to tell it from the thing. I'm not sure if it actually shows it.
No, I mean, don't show the entire clip.
Just
Yeah, I'm gonna
show
show
the
the-
zoom out.
I'm just going to show the part where he breaks in the door. That's all I'm going to show.
Congrats. So she goes, yes, that weapon. Well, interesting. I think it was our design, but it seems to have been modified.
Well, whatever you can tell us about this weapon will be of great aid to our case. The closer...
She looks and she's like, prolonged usage as such like he used to melt the door should have caused it to explode. I don't know how he solved that problem.
Silver.
I actually heard that one of the security guards may or may not have wounded him, and you might have his DNA on record.
She goes,
Might being a strong word.
She goes, so what was he doing at the time of using this weapon?
Well, first of all,
I'm
do
letting
you
more of you
recognize
speak.
this man in the footage?
I don't rightly know. He's wearing a mask.
Did the same guy... Could you go ask security if they've actually seen this guy enter the facility before?
I
Or if
probably
this
could
was
do
the
that.
intruder?
But what was he doing at the time of this video footage?
Not saying anything.
Please excuse me, but that information is classified at the moment.
Con, please. Dragon, your con best save us from this. Because Caleb may have to say something.
There's no real reason to lie about that shit's I forgot the word.
No. I'm actually giving an explanation, saying that
Yes,
I'm
she
afraid
does.
that information is classified at the moment for protective purposes.
And she replies, "Well, that's okay. We have a nice classified waiver act with Lone Star. Any information you given me will stay classified. So there is no problem with that," he says. So, what was he doing at the time? By the
He
way,
was trying to...
roll your con or negotiation to resist bullshit.
My con and negotiation are the same. Is it with charisma or?
Caleb doesn't have con, so Caleb's going to tell him what he knows.
I use the actual skill, right?
Yes.
Yeah, use the actual skill.
Okay. With charisma?
Hmm.
You believe him.
Huh.
So yes, you do not doubt at all that he is a confidentiality contract. So he goes, "Give me a sec. I will disable the video and the audio in this room." He takes out his comlink, types a couple things, and the AR screen with his AR glove, and he goes, "Okay, we are now in confidentiality mode. Please tell me, what was the person doing at the time of this?"
He was attempting...
He was breaking into an apartment.
Shouldn't we check with the sergeant first?
Alright, I say he was breaking into an apartment.
He goes, "Whose apartment?"
Just some wage slave.
"There's no such
I'm
thing
gonna
as
mess-
just a wait." She looks at you and goes, "Why would you use such derogatory term
Text
for an
mess-
employee? There's no
text
such thing as
message-
just a wage slave. By the way, confidentiality mode comes with signal jammers."
Fuck. Yep. That's nice. You can call him whatever you want. Anyways,
So, what was the name of this wage slave?
a name that's currently being protected by a name that's
Even if
currently
we did
being
have the
referred to
confidentiality
save that
agreement,
person.
aren't allowed to tell you.
She goes, let's see, she does.
You know what? How if I just use con and say,
Unless
I'm
she
afraid that-
unless she physically spooks Murphy, she isn't gonna get enough Caleb. Caleb's tough for that.
hello, can I
bullshit.
do a con? Is it okay if I do a con and say that the confidentiality agreement does not apply if a witness life is in danger?
Actually, someone placed under
the
protection.
wage slave is still alive? I mean, the individual in question is still alive? Oh, good.
Yeah, if he
Anyway,
becomes a dead, you're gonna be your first suspect. With all the questions you're asking.
how exactly
which
was
is
the
actually
rest of the entire
suspicious.
company?
So, you just threatened Federation Boat.
Nope. Out of character. Caleb wouldn't do that.
Okay.
In fact,
No.
Caleb's gonna warn Murphy as soon as he can. Relocate now, get him off the grid. Federation Boeing knows about him. I think they may try to move in.
No one said his name.
No one's given an identification. No one's given any way to identify him.
Caleb doesn't know his name. Caleb was never told this guy's name. In fact, I
No
don't
one
think
knows
he's
his
ever
name.
told.
Wait
She
a
goes-
minute. We showed that footage of where the guy lives.
We showed a zoomed in picture of that guy. If they're
No,
able to
Quaz
tell,
did a video clip.
Of the
as
guy.
you
He
dumb
showed
nut.
the guy breaking into the door. Okay,
Yeah, that's what I did.
so the
Actually,
Just
Menga,
zoom in.
that's exactly what I did.
at the very least, they know his apartment number.
Zoom in, Kaz. Zoom in. Wait, how?
That's actually exactly
Okay,
what
they
I
know
did.
a random number. How would they know which apartment building?
Well, the interior. Plus, they just have to look through the news media for any break-ins, or like any recent break-ins.
Damn it, Kaz.
Actually, they can just go check the insurance companies for anyone who's calling for insurance on replacing a melted door.
That too.
Damn it, Kaz.
As that she knows he's a wage slave, so he knows he has building insurance.
We gave
So
too much information.
Blame Kaz. It's all
Congrats.
all of it.
well, okay. She goes. So what do you need from us?
We would like the DNA sequencing from the blood.
He goes. Yes. Well, I suppose I can give you that. She goes, walks to a computer, types on it, sticks something in, pulls it out, brings it over, and hands you a data chip. Goes, there you go. Is that all that you need?
That would be all.
She goes, all right. Thank you. Have a good day.
We're gonna leave.
Yes. I then
Okay.
twat Kaz over the head for showing the entire clip.
Do we
Wasn't the
know-
entire clip. It was just enough of the clip.
So
Twat Kaz over the head for giving her enough of the clip.
So just as a
Caleb,
reminder,
Caleb somehow is stopping this bullshit. Stops her hand midair. Don't you fucking hit me again.
You're going
And the
to
expected thing happens.
going
where
to
Connor just
physically-
hits her with another
you're
one.
going to physically assault a poor helpless little woman?
I'm saying you should stop hitting me.
so just as a reminder.
Also, I'd just like to say that at no point have I actually been able to hit Caleb hard. I have a strength of 2.
So just as a reminder, our vehicle is being tracked.
We'll deal
Yes,
with
that's nice. Also, from somewhere I pull out a inflatable hammer and bonk Kaz over the head with it.
I popped the hammer with the nail.
Oh, where the fuck did you get a nail?
Okay,
I have
so-
blades.
So upon getting back in the vehicle, what do you guys do?
We
I
are
throw-
going.
I
I'm
throw
gonna go
donut.
search on my First thing I do, I'm gonna contact Murphy. Hey Murphy, we have the blood. We may have the blood sample that may match the guy.
Okay. That's
We
great.
have- I'm calling you because we also have bad news.
What happened?
Federation Boeing knows about this guy. We don't know if we're gonna try to do anything, but I'd be a little more. I'd have the guys guarding him be a little more wary.
She goes, wow, how did they find out about him?
Do we have a
Caleb
confidentiality?
showed enough for the clip instead of just doing a zoom in.
Shush,
No,
you're
I
not on
showed
the comm
Zoom.
call.
Oh, I can't shout.
You can't hear Murphy's conversation.
Oh.
That's the realm of
Apparently,
Arsenal.
While Caleb isn't looking, I blindside him with the side of a. I blindside him with a donut.
Can I hear him?
Apparently, they had truth. Apparently, according to our guy, they had truth gas, and I showed a little too much of the clip. They also lied to us and said they had an agreement.
Do we,
truth
May or
gas.
may not have been.
do we have a confidentiality agreement?
Murphy goes, truth gas? There's no such thing as truth gas. There's truth serum, but there hasn't been an aerosol version of it produced yet.
I'm bringing the new guy
That's
into
been
this.
effective. She goes, are you sure they had truth gas? That's not supposed to work. It breaks down too quickly in the air.
I'm going to bring in Dragon's character onto this. Tell him what you heard.
Well, I heard when we were brought in, the person at the gate was talking to the Federation, his boss.
I sent Murphy a message. Truth gas or not, he was wearing a gas mask.
We were.
Does Murphy read that message?
Probably.
So yeah, I just repeat what the guy said.
Yeah. Well, she goes, well, whatever, we'll check into that at some point. It might be useful for interrogations in the future. Alright. So, you guys have the sequence?
Yes. Also, our
Dragon, this
vehicle
will
is
also be
being.
the time.
Also, our
This will also
vehicle
be-
is being tracked.
Dragon, this will also be the time to ask him about the confidentiality agreement.
That's what I've been trying to bring up. So, do we have a... By the way, do we have a confidentiality agreement with these people?
She goes, no. Of course we don't.
Oh,
Why would we have a confidentiality agreement with Federation Boeing? They don't even work in security sections for the most part.
huh.
Are you telling me you fell for the confidentiality hook, line, and sinker act?
You did. I was.
You now
skeptical.
hear thudding over the other line. Stupid. She goes, so who did you end up talking to over there anyway?
I'm
Send
actually gonna describe the man
I'm gonna
completely.
send an image of the person's face.
Did
And I'm
no
gonna
one
describe the
check
man.
his AR identification? Or his SIN?
Not getting
We
paid to
didn't
do
really
that.
have time.
Unfortunately, I tried to contact you earlier about this, and I couldn't get any sort of signal, so I couldn't kind of read him that well.
Our signal was being jammed.
Yeah, essentially that.
Why were you talking in a place with your signal jammed?
It was the only way to get in.
She goes, okay. Well, this is not a complete clusterfuck. So she says sarcastically.
Wait,
Just-
something went right?
The consultant keeps hitting me.
I'm not hitting you hard. I can't even hit you that hard.
He keeps assaulting me. I want her to stop.
Yes, I'm the fucking president.
Because if she does it one more time, I may just do something I may not like later
Murphy
on.
goes, just record it and then press minor assault charges on a police officer. She'll end up having to pay like 5,000 new yen. That should get her to stop. Honestly.
I can
people-
hear you.
I
Yeah,
think
Murphy goes, you shouldn't hit officers, miss.
I'm not hitting him hard.
You still shouldn't assault an officer, miss.
Wait, is your officer really being intimidated by a woman who is probably half his size? Why is he an officer?
So, moving
goes.
on.
Yo,
What do we do about the tracker placed on our vehicle?
Okay. Could you bring up something that has... If I'm right, this is an RFID tracker. Trackers can be erased from the RFID thing. We could stop in a parking lot and remove it, but that wouldn't look too natural.
We should.
But if we park...
There should be a way to make use of this. Like, throw them off course somehow. Maybe show up at the house of some other wage slave.
Well, I'm assuming you guys go send in the database, the genetic code in, right?
Yep.
Okay. Does our writer want to go use a data search there to match it? Marvos? Lucian.
AFK.
What was AFK, if I remember correctly?
Okay.
Also, as it turns out, the gentleman's cane that I have actually has an air compression cannon that can has an air compression anchor on it that can punch through concrete.
Okay, well, you guys are driving off in your vehicles, so what do you guys do next?
Hey, can we remove the RFID tracker?
Yes. So you guys pull over and sweep your vehicle for trackers?
Yep.
You guys find video and listening devices as well as trackers.
Also, seemingly out of nowhere, I pull out a cane.
What? Fuck?
I got a cane.
Really?
Yes.
So I'm gonna speak into the listening device and say, huh, I guess they didn't put any trackers on our vehicle after all.
Yep.
You're going to speak into the listening device.
He's saying there weren't. It turns out there wasn't anything on there.
Okay, I'm not gonna speak directly into it, but just...
Huh! It turns out there wasn't any listening device.
And so the whole video footage ones that show you searching the vehicle and picking up the listening device.
Never mind.
Hold on. I stop at a hardware store, get duct tape, a speaker, and a directional speaker. You know, one of those things that only directs sound in one direction. And then go to a music store and buy the shittiest possible polka. And then I just duct tape the speaker there and have that playing it directly into the microphone. And then I just give the finger to the camera.
Oh god.
Congrats.
Totally worth it. I don't think they're going to be listening in on us anymore. That's just a hunch.
Yeah, unless they have sound filter and they filter out polka music.
We have to get rid of this car before we get back to the state. I'm gonna message
You know,
him.
just remove the devices.
Ooh, can we sell
I'm gonna
it?
remove. Kale's gonna be stupid enough to remove the devices.
Can we
Just-
just erase what's on it and then sell it? No? Okay.
I like my idea of polka music. We can get them off later.
We're not bringing this thing back to the station. I'm gonna message them. We're not bringing this thing back to the station, not while the shit's on it.
Why not? Then we'd have better tools to take it off.
Yes, because they don't know where the last Lone Star station is downtown is.
We're rebels, man. We're fighting against the society.
Shut up against the passenger seat. I'm driving now. I don't trust you to fucking drive.
Caleb still drives.
Dear God, he's going to kill us all.
Okay.
I look at him and say, Dear God, you're going to kill us all.
If I did, I'd probably... I don't know what I would do. Actually.
Well, I'm assuming your writer would go do the data search for the geneware. So you guys will end up getting a hit an hour later saying that there is a registered genetic thing for it. You will see that it belongs to it belongs to someone called Professor Wiley.
Fuck
Professor
off.
Wiley.
Uh,
Yes.
so we go talk to this.
I'm sorry, it was either
Wiley.
Professor Plum or Professor Wiley. Which would you prefer, Connor?
Professor Wiley.
Unless you have a different name for the professor.
I don't know.
Professor.
I think a professor name. Professor Dick Wagler McFuck. I don't know.
So, Professor Wiley.
Why do you put me on spot for these things, Menga?
Professorson?
Goes, no, he had his legal name changed to Professor Wiley. He never got a professor, never got a doctorate or anything. Or was a professor. He just
He
changed
could
his name.
You could be
Professor
Professor
Wiley.
Doctor.
Yes. So, yes, he changed his name to Professor Wiley. Before, he was known as Alzvar Servath.
Germanic name. Okay, Ben.
So, yes, he seemed to have went to school. He did graduate from university in magical biotics.
Lame.
Yes. We have no record of whether or not he is awakened. Seems to... Yes. Does seem to come from a rich family that ended up dead in mysterious circumstances.
Huh.
Yes.
He probably murdered his entire family.
And he did work for an Ares research company up till a year ago.
Does that mean we get to murder this guy?
You shouldn't be asking that question.
Ah,
You know the answer to that question.
no.
Yes, you get to murder this guy.
Oh, I do?
Well, assuming you can find him. But he goes, his last known residence was a plot of land here. And it shows you the middle of nowhere in the forest.
Oh my god, this is the fucking guy.
The middle forest is not near the other forest.
Huh.
But they have no houses there, so we don't know if it's true or not.
You think we should go get the other one?
Does it mean we'll have more time to spend enjoying life and not going
And
into
you guys have a nice face picture of him. Though the face picture shows that he looks like a proper orc in that picture, compared to your later images. So it looks like he underwent surgery or something.
I see. Let's go to the mansion and I'll look around the mansion with an astral space.
Mansion? What mansion?
Sorry, not mansion, city. You said, oh my god, house. You said house in the forest, and I automatically went to Resident Evil.
I said he has an address in a forest, but there's no house there.
Fine, we're going there.
So you go to the middle of the forest. Again, there's a nice dirt driveway up to a patch of grass. By the way, it takes you about 3 hours to get out of here. The If you guys go out there, it would take you 3 hours. By the time you get back, the person would have already have left the police station for 3 hours.
That's nice.
Okay. Just letting you guys know about time things.
Yeah, that's enough time for them to find out who he is.
Alright. So we are there. I go into astral space and try poking around the grass.
By the way, you guys would have been given the location of the safe house.
Let's not.
And that
go
is...
there. Let's not
It's-
go there. Okay.
It's in downtown, but yeah, you guys are given the location of the dude's safe house for what emergency reasons.
Right.
What?
Kaz?
Oh god.
What?
Kaz?
You don't want to know what I get. Okay, I'm gonna post in chat. I could actually link you to the thread, 'cause this is kind of gold. I'm sorry, we should get back on track.
Wow. By the way, I'm pretty sure that's what my Pathfinder character is going to do.
Spend 5,000 gold on prostitutes for imaginary blowjobs.
Well, probably not for imaginary blowjobs, but for other things.
Listen, Lauren, next time just buy a 3+ weapon.
Yes. My character is a musclehead who, yes, so.
The only way I would spend that much on imaginary blowjobs is if I demand the game master will play it every single one of them out for me.
Oh god.
I don't know why he's
Sorry.
complaining. A +3 isn't that much better than a +2. Unless it's got like special effect on it.
He was actually role-playing, doing something his character would do. Who would spend 5,000 gold on... Okay, we're getting too far into this. No, we're going to a dark place. Get out of my dark place.
You brought it up.
I know! This is why I don't want to bring up shit with you, and I thought I had my mic muted, but I didn't, so... This happened.
Okay. So, what now?
Menga, what now? Menga, you're not reading the thread, are you? Oh.
My question is why they didn't just buy the fucker a +3 weapon instead of just giving him the money to buy more horse.
I'm curious about that too. Oh god. So how long do you guys think this game's actually gonna last?
I have no idea.
I have no idea too. I might considering having us continue because Killed's such a fantastic derp.
Well, who would run the game?
Menga.
Well, you're saying how long would the game last, and doesn't last when Menga stops running it. This isn't hard, Kaz.
I know.
Either you're not getting it, Well, you're not telling me what you're actually thinking. Please,
I'm not telling you what I'm actually thinking.
deliver unto me your words of thought. That sound better in my head.
As much as I want this game to continue, I'm curious of what you have planned for the solo game. I'm really curious. That's what's on my mind.
I want to see if I can rouse any sort of moral quandaries from any of you horrid fuckers.
Moral quandaries? I debated taking home several rabbits in character.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You said, oh, there's bunnies, they're gonna die. That's nice, we're gonna die out here, fuckwit. Morgana's a lot meaner than Merlin.
Morgana's a dick.
Yeah.
She's basically
Probably
Caleb's nemesis now. The next day she'll come in all sweet, and then like 2 weeks later she'll be coming in pissed.
Okay,
Something
so did you guys need
bad.
me for anything? Or are you guys still talking about horse?
No, we tried to get away from that, and I accidentally posted the thread.
Okay, so what's going on now?
Trying to get back to business.
Waiting for you to come back from the bathroom.
I'm back from the bathroom.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the land of the not bathrooms. I believe Kaz was asking me what I was planning on doing for the Fallout game if it ever came down to that.
Okay, so continuing on then with the storyline.
I realized I should have taken those rabbits home. But then I realized Caleb wouldn't be able to keep them. And they'd probably die, making Caleb depressed.
But rabbits are delicious.
So you guys have taken the dirt road to the middle of the nowhere and are 3 hours away from the Lone Star police station where the witness just left.
Yep. And when you call baby rabbits, I call bite-sized.
Okay,
Bite-sized
there has
rabbit.
to be a secret passage that leads down somewhere. Hey, I don't know who your name is, since you basically came in our apartment, didn't say anything, but can you, kind of look around for us, see if, there's an entrance anywhere? Like, there's a pin entrance?
Do you assume I would be able to find it before you would?
Yeah.
Batman, can you take a quick
You-
look around, please?
It is going to be a perception -2.
-2.
-2.
Brilliant.
16d6. 1, 2, 3. Wow.
You find nothing.
Hey, Batman, want to take another look around, please?
We need to get 1, 2, 3. I'll try.
-2, remember.
Yep. God damn it.
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing for you to find. Of course, no one decides to use Edge or anything.
Could we take another hour to let Batman take another look around?
Can I use tracking? Default. I can default on tracking, right?
You can default on tracking.
Why?
Maybe I
What you
can-
tracking?
80.
2.
You
find-
find cow tracks.
Do they?
Ooh.
So I don't find any human footprints.
Nope.
You don't find the tracks of the humans.
Fuck it, kill, spending edge, rerolling misses.
I'll do the same.
Only one of you need to spend Edge.
Yeah, I would do it one at a time.
You know what? Let me do it.
Fine.
13. So these are my rerolled misses. 2, 3,
Holy shit.
4, 5, 8.
You find looking very finely into the grass what looks to be little slits into the ground.
Hey guys, I found something.
Cool.
Little slits in the ground.
I found these slits in the dirt, so I became one with everything. I'm also Buddha now, guys. It's pretty hype.
Let's try reaching in those slits and trying to open it.
Can it be canon now that Dragon's Buddha, since he has become one with everything?
The slits aren't big enough for your fingers to get in there.
Hmm. Then how the fuck am I supposed to open this?
That is a good question.
Caleb jumps up and down on it.
Try sticking your penis in there, it'd probably fit. Oh, so small penis stab.
Caleb's gonna jump up and down on it, knowing this is a really bad idea.
Nothing happens.
Nobody cared.
Oh, stick an arrow into it. Oh,
Nothing
bolt.
happens.
And fine. Huh. Let's just
I'm gonna wait
brush away the dust, see if maybe it's covering something up. Maybe the slits are a part of something bigger.
Well, the slits seem to... if you follow the outline of the slit, it seems to be a 5 by 5 square. 5 meter by 5 meter square. That they seem to completely surround.
Holy shit, we're playing D&D now.
I just figured this out. There was a house here. There's no longer a house here.
Class, 5 meters by 5 meters is not that big.
Oh.
It's like the size of a shaft.
Try using the grapple gun and just shoot into the square and then pull.
Congrats. Your grapple gun bounces off the dirt.
Ah.
I'm gonna start digging.
Do you have a shovel?
I'm gonna start digging with my bare hands.
I go to the back of the car and pull out an E-tool.
You have that?
Do you have an E-tool?
Police cars, by standard issue, have an E-tool in the back of their car.
Oh, okay. You guys took the police car. Gotcha. So you guys have a shovel. So who's ever rolling the shovel, you get strength +4.
I give it to Cass. It's probably an improvement over digging with your bare hands there, buddy.
Diglet dig, Diglet dig, trio, trio, trio.
I got 3 hits.
Keep digging.
Diggy hole,
Is there a
diggy hole.
second shovel?
Did we bring a second
I
car?
got 2 more.
6.
Keep digging. You are now a half meter. You are now a meter, and there is still dirt. Meter and a half.
Dig all you want. I can levitate you out.
Alright.
You're a bit further.
I get glitches. The whole entire cave collapses on you.
Fuck, now we gotta dig him out.
You get a little bit further.
Wait, the shovel? He has the shovel. How would we dig him out?
Very
You
slowly.
hit metal at 2.5 meters down.
Yay!
Let's
I'm gonna
try.
uncover what the metal thing is.
Yeah, at this point, you can't really get the dirt out of the hole. I mean, well, you can, but it's going to be quite exhaustive. At this,
Hey, Morgana, could you help me do something?
What?
I need you to help me levitate dirt out of this hole.
Okay. I'll go get a blanket or something.
No, use levitate. Like, do what you did to me earlier.
I'm
but-
sorry, do you want me to levitate dirt out grain by grain?
Can't you
I
do
need
a
to
large
put-
thing of it? Oh, you need to put it in the...
Yes, put it in a thing and then levitate the thing on.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Throw it on a big blanket. Foo!
okay.
The blanket covers Caleb. 'Cause it's only
Not
like-
an old blanket, fuck, what are they called? I think it's called like a thermal blanket or something.
Quest,
One of those, like, silver
assuming
things.
you're just buying 3 hits every time, because that seems to be doing about what you roll or better, you will end up covering a a 1 meter square 3 hours later. By the way, it was a 5x5 square of dirt. 5x5 square of dirt that's in the lines.
What the fuck did we just find?
Looks to be a metal thing. And
Is it
there's still more metal. It's just covered by more dirt.
Is it just like flat metal?
Yes.
Flat metal sheet. Can we tell what kind of metal it is?
Caleb and Super Dirt Adventures.
Seems to be a type of steel. Or plastisteel.
Fun.
So, do you want to keep digging? It took you about 3 hours to clear a 1 meter square.
Say yes. I'm gonna drive back and buy some tents.
By the way, the outline is a 5x5, which is 25 square meters. So that would be 75 hours. It would take you to completely clear this at your current rate.
And some extra shovels.
What about if people joined me? And we got shovels for them.
Depends on how their hit ratio is. But it might speed it up. Or, you could just spend a dump truck to come out here.
I'm gonna do that.
A hoe digger. Whatever it's called.
I'm actually gonna do that.
Okay, you hire a digging machine. It costs you 4,000 new yen a day.
Diggy hole, diggy hole.
This is coming out of the police fund.
By the way, are
Before-
the numbers 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, and 42 on the hatch?
You don't know it's a hatch. You just know it's a flat sheet.
Totally is.
So, okay, upon getting the diglet hole digger, so you have now got the surface of the metal sheet cleared off, and do you have the thing dig around the sides of it as well?
Yep.
Okay, and it digs around a little bit to the sides. You don't see really any entrance type thing, but you see a nice big metal thing. It looks to be about the size of about similar to like a large elevator.
Well, time to go down.
Yeah.
There's still no visible entrance.
I'm gonna keep digging. I'm gonna keep using this thing to dig till I find an entrance.
After going about 5 meters down, it's kind of... Well, let me think. How far? Okay. You keep digging around it, and it hits... After another 10 meters down, 15 meters down total, it hits more metal. And still no entrance.
Keep searching.
Diggy hole, diggy hole.
It'll take it a second day.
Okay. We're now up at 8,000.
Can we take a look at this metal sheet thing
like-
and see?
Caleb, why is there an expense here for like 30K in digging equipment? Because we had to
Okay.
dig something.
So, you guys excavating, and you guys fully excavate what looks to be a 50 by 50 sheet of metal with a 5 by 5 chute sticking straight up about the size of a large elevator.
Let's do this! Caleb goes down the hole.
There is still no entrance.
God damn it!
You just said that there was an elevator shaft thing.
Yeah. It's a complete metal thing with that 5'5" shaft that you guys originally found. It looks about the size of a large elevator. There's still no current entrance to it.
You know, I'm making an entrance. I'm gonna use the bulldozer to make a fucking entrance.
You want to pay for a new fucking bulldozer?
You know what? Just get me a welding torch and a welding mask, and I'll weld an entrance open. How about that?
Finally! It took you long enough.
I've had enough of this bullshit, man.
I was waiting for explosives, a welding torch, or someone to use a comlink to try to check for a signal.
We were playing along, but I guess Kaz finally got sick of playing along.
We don't have a rigger. Or
You just
anyone
need
with...
a comlink with a scanner and some hacking program. You could requisition hacking. Murphy would clear it.
I'm gonna go get a fucking blowtorch.
I think it's because we're still thinking like Shadowrunners.
Caleb might be... Oh yeah, armor isn't the thing you use, it's hardware. Caleb doesn't have hardware. I'm sad now.
So, who's got the hardware skill and who's using the blowtorch?
Do you have the hardware?
Me?
Yes.
I've got a logic of 5.
I have a logic
I
of
will let
1.
you default blowtorching with logic -2. By the way, you can glitch with this even if you're under the dice roll because you are using a blowtorch with no skills and using a blowtorch. Please do not melt your own hands off.
Can I get some heat? Can I get some proper fucking gloves for this?
Yes, you can get some blowtorch gloves.
I get the proper equipment for this shit.
So
And I
you're
don't know,
getting, Connor, you need to go buy gloves with flame resistance.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go, like, hire a goddamn high school student who's taking welding classes for this shit. I pay him like 50 million. I pay him like 50 million to weld a fucking hole.
You're going to hire a high school student who may go publicize this and give out all its details.
Can't you just
about,
use levitate? Maybe
You want me to try and do fine motor movements with the levitate spell?
I don't know why you guys just don't use a cutting demolitions.
Because we don't have the skill in it.
It's not trying to use some fucking blowtorches. You want us to use fucking explosives? You remember the last time I used explosive with this kind of character?
These are cutting demolitions. You just place them in strips.
Caleb doesn't have the explosive skill.
You don't need the explosive skill. That's only if you want to increase your explosive damage. You need that for. You don't need it to set it up explosives. Oh wait, you need
I
hardware.
don't.
I think.
This is so fun though.
Can I just punch the shaft over and over again until I make a hole large enough and then rip it?
You
with
know
an
what?
entrance
I think we're
open?
gonna do the hacking thing.
No, fuck it.
Why don't you guys just try to blowtorch it? Quaz, don't you have like a logic of 7?
Yes.
You have 5 dice.
Happy
Roll
fuck.
it. Or you know what? Buy the hit if you're afraid of glitching.
I can only buy 1 hat.
Fucker,
Yes,
just
you'll still do it. It'll just take you a long time.
Fuck it.
Whee! Keep on rolling.
Blowtorch.
Or buy hits.
Caleb blowtorch adventure.
First Caleb was digging. Now he's blowtorching.
3 hits!
Whee! More blowing. Whee! He starts blowing slower again. Seems to be really focused on this one spot.
Can't I just like shoot acid at the fucking wall and just melt it?
Hey Connor, why don't you... Oh wait, you changed characters. You can't help Quaz buy hits anymore. Whee!
No.
Oh god, that is fucking close.
And Menga, can't I just like, you know, shoot acid at the plastisteel and melt it?
Yes.
Eventually halfway through I'm just like, Caleb, get the fuck out the way, I'm sick and tired of this shit.
So what
Still
happened to you
blowtorch.
guys while I was writing my book?
Well, another day has passed. They spent 2 days digging a hole. Because they started digging, they found a metal thing, so they hired a digger truck. Spent the first day uncovering a shaft. They spent the second day uncovering the top of the facility, and now they are back on top of the shaft, and now finally thought to use a blowtorch to cut their way through into the shaft.
And now I'm saying, fucking, I'm gonna melt a hole into the shaft with acid.
But does Qaz move?
Yes.
Because you're almost done.
You know what? No.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Never mind. Go
I'm
ahead.
fine.
Keep
I'm
on.
fine hits.
Keep on keeping on.
Just by the hits, Qaz?
Yeah.
Okay. It takes you a total of an hour to carefully blowtorch without taking off your fingers, but you take the metal down, it falls into what looks to be an elevator.
Yay!
Well, time to use the
Climb
grappling
into the
hook.
elevator.
Time to use the grappling hook then.
I walked down there with my cane.
Oh, sorry, what looks to be an elevator shaft.
I levitate down there with my cane.
Alright. By the way, looking in, you see that on the inside of this, there looks to be motorizations that this shaft actually rises up.
That's nice.
And that there's doors that are on the side there. There is just a thin sheet of steel to prevent dirt from getting in there.
That's nice.
Okay.
So yeah, I cast levitate on Kaz. He carries me down, and then Dragon uses his grapple hook thingy.
You guys find yourself on top of an elevator.
Is there a thing for the elevator?
There does appear to indeed be an access hatch. It does seem to be locked, though.
What is the lock made out of?
It looks to be more metal.
I shoot acid out of my face.
Sorry, it's more metal with a maglock keypad security on it.
I stay away from the maglock.
But you shoot acid on it?
No, I'm staying away from it.
Okay.
Last time I encountered a maglock, I took down an entire goddamn building.
So you guys are on top of an elevator with a maglock. Congrats.
Hey! Torch boy! Caleb! Caleb! Getting poked Caleb in the face.
I think Qaz is away.
Arsenal, I think Caleb died.
Huh.
I like his only response is, huh?
Moving on. No.
Dude, just fucking die! And, like, moving on. It's great.
You know, you guys could just hire Bob, you know.
Fuck Bob. We get shit done with our own hands. Okay, so I just take the blowtorch off of Caleb and torch through the thing with buying one hit at a time.
What's your logic -2?
3.
Okay.
I don't have a cerebral boosters yet.
Takes you another hour, but you seem to have broken in to that elevator. Congrats.
Success. I let Caleb's catatonic form go first.
Nothing happens. He's standing in the elevator.
Jump down the elevator with him.
You're now in the elevator as well.
Yay! Elevator adventures.
It's here. It is alive now, Jim.
Oh, it's alive now? Okay, leave Caleb behind.
There are elevator doors in front of you.
Try and open them.
Don't seem to be opening. There's also more maglocks. Looks to be another keypad.
Blowtorch that shit.
You're going to try to blowtorch the elevator doors.
Yes.
Or just, you know, pry them open.
Seems to be... They don't open like normal ones. They don't have the center inner fold.
Oh.
It's so much fun. This is a terrible idea, but it's so much more fun.
Okay, well, the inner layer you can pry open, but you see a straight steel wall after that.
Is there power running to the elevator?
Yes.
Oh, fuck off.
There's even
Okay,
a camera in here.
Blowtorch the camera.
Congrats, you blowtorched the camera.
We could save this for next session. You know, when we actually have a rigger helping us.
During that time, I just stand there sticking a blowtorch in the corner of an elevator.
Wait, really?
Yeah, there's a camera inside the elevator. I feel like blowtorching the elevator. I mean, camera.
Okay.
So yes, they opened up the inner elevator doors to find a steel wall in front of, or what looks to be a steel wall. It could as well be a door. It's kind of hard to tell. Actually, wait, you'd be able to tell it's a door. My bad.
Yep. And then we see a camera because I took the blowtorch. I'm blowtorching the camera.
And there is more maglock pass keys. There's another maglock pass key and a thumb scanner.
Blowtorch.
Blowtorch the thumb scanner.
They are recommending to hold off until the rigger comes back. Or Connor was.
I was.
Or you guys could go get some explosives and just blow your way in. You know.
Yes. Let's do this. Wasting 70k has never been so much fun.
I do not handle any of the explosives.
I mean, or
Caleb
you could just
handles
call
every
in. You
explosive.
could just call in SWAT to go in.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, we call it SWAT.
I mean, you the last time you called in SWAT, you only got about 10 of them, a total of 8 of them killed and another 15 injured.
We tell
We're
them.
not calling in SWAT.
We tell them to bring in high-level terrorist shit.
And we're telling them that all 3 of us are going in with them.
We are.
Yep.
Why
Fuck.
not?
I'm a consultant.
Caleb,
So-
meanwhile, is getting explosives.
Well, SWAT's gonna come with explosives, since
Alright.
you tell them.
Also,
So how many teams of SWAT are you hiring? By the way, each team of SWAT is 7 people.
Just get one.
If Jagged Alliance has taught me anything, it's that more militia is better, but it slows down the game. So, probably 2 teams.
also, Dragon, are you an actual police officer?
No.
Oh,
Then
what were you hired to do?
are you?
Dragon's a recently exonerated criminal
Then why is he working in Lone
because
Star?
Murphy exonerated him.
Oh. Well, you guys can go in. I'm a consultant. Fuck you guys.
Wait, is it exoneration if my name's been cleared, or?
Yeah.
Okay. So
So yeah, Caleb and Ursula are going down there.
Okay, well, SWAT goes down, sets up cutting charges. SWAT comes back up. They let the cutting charges go, and then they go back down, and you see 2 of them go clear.
Alright, we're going down.
I stay outside.
First team of SWAT goes down with you, so there's 7 guys in front. Then you 2 go down, and the other team, I guess, then comes in later on. And you guys find yourselves looking at a very long hallway, which
Oh god, it's Final Fantasy 13.
Caleb, I better describe what Caleb has on him. Caleb has his 1911. Caleb has his M16 with with both regular and stun ammo, and he has stun baiting.
by the way, roll perceptions.
It's a
Visual. Besides Connor. Since Connor's hiding up top like a little girl.
Pardon me for playing a female
1,
consultant.
2, 3, 4, 5 hits.
Okay, you would notice that there are what looks to be little slit marks in the hallways you go down, which could be doors, and there's a keypad right to your right as you guys get out of the hallway.
So is this gonna take this session gonna take a while longer?
Probably. I was gonna probably end it here. Because
Everyone horribly
if you guys
dying.
are gonna brute force your way through this, yeah.
I'll be back in
We're gonna lose a lot
20
of
minutes.
people.
Oh, you're gonna go eat? Alright.
Everyone horribly dies.
Hello?
So yeah, there's a long...
Hello? I'll be
Yes,
back.
Dragon?
Hello?
Yeah, I have to
Yeah.
go. I'll be back in like 20, 30 minutes. Somewhere around
Alright.
there.
Right.
Alright.
Okay, so long hallway, what looks to be hidden doors, and there's one keypad to your right. Oh, and there's an obvious door at the very end of the hallway. By the way, the SWAT officers are telling you that there are weapons in the walls.
Alright. What kind of weapons?
They go, machine guns,
More machine guns.
more machine guns. We can't really see, our ultra-wideband doesn't cover the far end of the hallway, though. So we only get about 20 meters before it before it gets jammed.
Hmm.
And they are using ECCM already.
Guess what? We're gonna have Bob take us through the whole facility. I want to see if Bob can actually get down here and do something. I'm gonna send him a picture of I should probably be a dick and send him a picture of Morgana. See if he's attracted to her.
That's a yes.
Would you say? I'm gonna message Morgana. Hey, you want to do something that might get us down here alive?
Sure, what?
I need you to date someone.
Debating on whether or not to come down there and shoot you myself.
His name's Bob. He's a very nice guy.
Everyone knows that someone named Bob is a complete rapist.
He's not a complete rapist.
Who is Bob?
Funny you should ask about Bob. Bob is a person who likes girls. And
So basically,
he
any
is,
heterosexual male.
He is an AI.
How the fuck would I go on a date with an AI?
I have no idea. You're gonna have to ask him. You might be able to convince him to help us for less money than you would normally charge.
I call him Bob. How the fuck would you go on a date with? How the fuck would I go on a date with an AI?
Bob goes, why would we go on a date? That makes no sense.
Because Kaz is the one. Because I'm the one that Caleb's trying to sell off as a prostitute.
He goes, oh, you said how would I fuck you? Oh, that's how I would, how I would fuck you up? Oh.
How would you
why
go on a
does-
date? Oh, fuck you. Makes no sense.
Gil has ruined everything.
He goes,
Killed.
I
ruiner
have
of
this
everything.
room with some robots and some fun stuff. You'll enjoy it.
No, I won't. Hangs up. Fuck you, Caleb.
I tried.
I like how none of you how you don't want to spend 5K in one karma just to get Bob on this.
No, fuck it, I'm doing this. Hey, Bob,
Yes.
we have a little problem.
Ah. How may I be of service?
See, we're currently in a facility, and we need someone to guide us through the facility, make sure we don't get killed. Because this place is, as I probably should say, deadly.
He goes, I think I can do something about that. Do you have a port you can plug your comlink into?
I'm gonna look around for a port.
There's there's the elevator, there's the May lock panel. Oh wait, you have to do hardware tests to get to them. You have 7 SWAT officers.
Could one of you plug your comlink in so Bob can get to it?
There you
If
go.
one of them says, "Who's Bob?" I'm gonna be so mad.
Nope, one of them has no problem. He goes, plugs his comlink in. Bob goes in.
You probably have already noticed the turrets.
Bob goes, well, the system you plugged me into seems to be connected to a door system. It seems if certain passwords are entered in, certain doors open. And it seems something else is connected as well.
What's connected?
I don't know. It's kind of highly data bombed and secured. I'd have to go hack into that. Do you want me to try hacking into this system?
Yes.
Bob fucking explodes.
God. I think Bob's losing.
Yeah, Bob. Bob is now currently under Matrix action. You hear him swearing, "You motherfucking tit cutters! God, take this! I'll show
Tit
you the
cutters?
righteous fury of Matrix."
I've never heard someone use the word tit cutter before.
Do you go take a AR look at Bob's avatar in fighting?
Yes.
Do you
Looks like
see
a
it?
scene out of Space Marine.
You see you see someone who's dressed up like a Sister of Battle from Warhammer 40k.
Awesome.
Except she has extremely large tits. One of them that was cut off.
Ouch.
Seems to be up against ninjas.
What?
Yes, there are currently 10 ninjas fighting 1 Space Marine.
Mean Sisters of Battle?
Yes, sorry, Sisters of Battle.
Sister of Battle?
Sister of Battle. 1 Sister of Battle versus 10 ninjas.
Wow. Should have brought more ninjas.
The ninjas seem to have problems hitting them, but finally it seems more and more ninjas are succumbing to Bob's, and he seems to be taking more and more damage, but he doesn't seem to lose any other parts. Finally, he comes on top, and then finish hacking his way in after beating the security.
You just realized what you said, didn't you?
What?
Never mind.
Okay. Did I say something, Quaz?
Nope.
I think you're imagining things then, Connor.
Never mind.
Okay. So, he's now in. He's like, okay, I seem to be in. Goes, yeah, that was just door access. I don't know if I want to go touch the turret access yet. He goes, what door would you like me to open?
I'm gonna look around the doors currently near us. Is there any doors near us?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
There's a door to your left and to your right.
I will ask him to open the door to our right.
He opens the door. The metal wall slides back, and there is a room in there. You go check it out.
Yes.
You see body parts in suspended fluid.
Jesus fuck, this is the guy.
Nah, shit.
Lots and lots of body parts in suspended fluid. And an operation table. By the way, there is currently what looks to be a dwarf body with troll arms in here. In suspended fluid.
What?
This isn't the guy from earlier, is it?
No. And the troll arms do not match each other. One comes from a red troll, the other one comes from a black troll.
This guy's weird.
Alright, time for the door on the left.
Oh, it opens the door.
Let's go in.
On looking in, you see what looks to be a bunch of cyberware and bioware.
Jackpot. Wow. Holy fuck.
Are there cerebral boosters there?
No.
Damn it.
It's a shame we have to take all this in as evidence.
Yep. Looks like it's all mainly combat focused, cyberware and bioware.
It's a
This
shame the
guy's
department can't
loaded.
use this. This would actually be pretty good for some of our SWAT officers so they don't get murdered like last time. But we have to keep it as evidence, I guess. Is there any other doors, like in the either of the rooms?
There's a total of 8 doors in the door and with the door at the end as well. But these were just the 2 closest to you that were on either side of the
Okay.
elevator.
I'm gonna open another door.
The next door is about 10 meters down.
Okay. Can I reach the door?
You have to venture the hallway.
God damn it! Bob, we need you to disable the hallway.
Goes, so you want me to continue my hacking thing?
It's either that or
He goes,
I'm gonna turn on the camera.
Can you give me a few hours to recover here? I'm not doing so well.
Send him
Actually,
some.
you know
Send him
what?
some digital cocaine. Fix him right up.
I'm curious. If we want to get through turrets that have slits in the walls, how would we do it without using you? Because of
Goes, ballistic shields, running really fast. Magic could work.
I have an idea. We have a line of ballistic shields, and we just slowly moved them down the hallway, and the turret slits with them. It's like this giant thing of ballistic shielding wall that will just not do anything. Not let
Just
the
not do anything.
Is that possible, Meg?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Assuming that it's just regular machine guns firing at you.
We won't know till we will not know till we crowd across the hallway.
Yup.
Why don't
Caleb?
you know? Just like send like an iBot or something rolling down the hall.
Caleb takes a coin, throws it into the hallway.
Coin doesn't activate anything.
Fucking coin.
Caleb takes an iBot, throws it into the hallway.
Dragonfly swarm out some of the machine gun holes and attack and kill the eyebot.
Jesus fuck!
Wasn't that a good idea, Cass?
Yes, it was.
Jesus fuck.
guys still have plenty of money. You guys could go requisition some special equipment and come back to this in a few hours after Bob's recovered.
Sure.
Yeah.
Also, can we get like a land port so I can keep talking to these guys?
Yes.
Yeah, they could set up like a portable satellite link that would directly take signals down to these guys. So you're just having the SWAT members hang out there then? Will you guys get more equipment?
Yes.
Yes. And if they bitch about it, we're gonna tell them they can go run down there if they want.
They're like, no, we'll let you figure this out.
Good boy.
So, you guys should probably go shopping.
Yep.
Good
All right,
luck.
Caleb, get what you want.
Alright, I'm gonna get the shit I need.
I'd probably just stay there and I don't know, play fucking Tetris or something with Bob.
Make sure my character doesn't spend 70k on hookers.
I think the Shadowrun equivalent of 5,000 gold is only about 30k.
How many hookers would that buy, Caleb?
A lot of hookers.
What type of hookers are you going for? Are you going for hookers that you can kill? Hookers... I mean, this is Shadowrun. There's a whole bunch of different classes of hookers.
Well, a 10 gold hooker is a really, really good hooker.
I'm going to guess that's about a 500 New Yen hooker in Shadowrun. And the Shadowrun top escorts run about... probably about 10k.
We're talking about hooker prices.
Yes. Because this isn't relevant at all. Caleb's still in his cop uniform. Caleb is a dumbass, as previously described in anything he's ever done in this campaign.
Yes.
Considering 10 plus gold is a small fortune, that you can buy 1,000 chickens.
It's a lot of chickens.
By the way, Dragon would have came with you. So... actually, the SWAT team would have left because they didn't want to waste their air tanks. So they would have came up to the surface.
Alright. So wait, what are we buying again?
I don't know.
What you wanted, Kaz.
What did I want?
We don't know.
God damn it, Kaz.
Oh yeah, the giant thing of ballistic shields!
Oh.
No, they were dragonflies!
Dragonflies won't stop. Dragonflies won't be stopped by ballistic shields.
So what? EMP grenades. Wait, Herf gun! A Herf gun will stop dragonflies.
If you can hit the dragonfly with it, yes.
Rapid fire Herf gun?
Yes. You know, it
We
might be
ought
better
not.
to use EMP grenades. Might be better. Just to chuck a few of them down the hallway, then throw another eye drone down there to see if it does anything. I have no idea what I'm doing.
God damn it, Kaz.
Okay, Connor, remind me what I'm doing, because I forgot why we exited in the first place.
To get gear.
To get gear so your guys wouldn't die when you try running through the hallway, which is full of murderous dragonflies.
I don't know how to counter dragonflies, though.
How do you counter swarms, Caleb?
Machine guns?
Think a little more.
Machine guns with EMP grenade launchers on under barrels?
Fire.
No.
Getting closer,
Uh,
Caleb.
An automatic grenade launcher that fires EMP grenades?
You really just need EMP grenades.
Okay, I'm back.
You can get a guy with a flamethrower.
Okay, so what they found out: machine guns are in the walls. Also, when they threw a coin down the hallway, nothing happened. When they threw a drone eyeball down the hallway, dragonflies swarmed out of the machine gun ports and stabbed it to death.
Hmm.
It's kind of cool.
So now Quaz is currently equipment shopping to figure out a way down this hallway without dying, because Bob is currently in recovery.
He has no idea what he's doing.
Because Bob got fucked up by ninjas. Cyber ninjas.
Yes. We have made great progress.
Hey, you guys got the doors to open?
Touche.
So Dragon, any equipment you think would be helpful with dealing with machine guns, dragonflies, and who knows what else?
Why don't you hire some more hackers?
That would also be a good idea.
How fast was the drone?
Pretty fast.
Hmm.
But you could shoot at it. You're just taking like a -4 because of its size.
There's also a lot of them.
Well, you guys just saw 4 of them swarm out.
Oh, really? Only 4? There's probably like 80 more on the walls.
What swarmed out?
Quaz's thought was EMP grenades.
Everyone's going to die.
Yes, I know. As fuck.
Can I? Maybe there's a way to jam the panels shut.
You could put a ballistic shield up to it. At least
duct
the
tape and
nearest
ballistic
holes you
shields.
could. By the way, Dragon, it's about a 100-meter long hallway. Well, no, 50-meter long hallway. Every 10 meters, there seems to be 2 doors on the side. On each side of it, so there's 8 doors in total. So far, they can only use ultra wideband 20 meters at a time. Right now, they can detect multiple machine guns, and when they threw a eyeball drone down the hallway, dragonflies came out and attacked it.
So a dragonfly is like a swarm.
It's like it's a micro drone.
Mini.
Oh, mini drone.
Dragonflies and mini drones that are experts at killing micro drones.
Yeah.
Well, I have a perfect way of taking on those guys.
Now hold on. If the coins, if throwing a coin down there didn't activate it, then it's not pressure sensitive, which means that we might be able to get across using cloaking.
It could be pressure sensitive because you just threw a coin. That's not
Yeah,
a
and
whole
it
lot of
didn't
pressure there.
work, and it didn't activate the defenses.
The coin might not have weighed enough.
Yeah. Here's a question for you guys. How do you stop mosquitoes from biting you?
Bug spray.
Or,
More bug spray.
no, one other thing.
Let's see.
It also is for flies.
Spiders!
And other annoying flying bugs.
Let's see if anyone else can guess.
Lots and
Come on,
lots
anybody?
of clothes.
It's a fucking net.
A bug zapper.
Or that.
Hmm.
I've never actually seen someone use a bug zapper before.
So, an idea that you guys could do is get some sort of drone rigged up with a couple of bug zappers
Manga, would this conceivably work?
Sorry about that, I was away.
Of course, you.
I heard my name get called, though. So, what did he want? Hello?
Bug zappers.
Bug zappers.
So, Herf guns.
What's a herf gun?
It's
That
an
fucks up drones.
electromagnetic pulse gun.
No, I'm just talking about an actual bug zapper. Go down to any stuffer shack.
Dragonflies are a type of drone, by the way, not actual dragonflies.
They're a type of microdrone. They're made out of metal.
Yes.
A bug zapper still zaps. All they have to do is take 1 point of damage.
Okay, how would they fly into the bug zapper?
You throw the bug zapper down on the ground.
Okay, so you're going to buy a 30 new yen bug zapper?
Oh, not me. I'm not there.
Well, I'm assuming they're telling you about this, so you could
Oh.
requisition this and tell them your ideals.
Yes, I will get a 30 new yen bug zapper. I will also get some sticky mouse traps.
Can I use infiltration to get a good idea of how to get past this hallway?
You would need security design probably.
And I'm also going to buy 4 fire extinguishers. And a rubber band.
Okay.
Menga's having one of those DM moments, wondering why the fuck his players are buying these things. It's great.
So we have a bug zapper, 4 fire extinguishers, and a rubber band. Anyone
And
buying anything
the
else?
sticky mouse traps.
And sticky mouse traps. How many stickies?
How many come in a box?
Are you talking about sticky like they have gel on them, or sticky as... How are they sticky?
The mouse walks on it and it becomes stuck to it, and then it can't get off.
Okay, so they have like a gel on it. Got it. Okay. You could probably get 10 per box.
Okay. So I will buy 10 of those.
Alright?
And some double-sided tape. Industrial strength double-sided tape.
Oh yeah, we're not buying this with the police fund, because fuck you. This sounds like a terrible idea.
Quaz, his total cost is up to 50 new yen.
Oh.
He has not bought anything expensive, so...
Well, I'm about to buy shit that expensive. Yeah,
Well,
I want...
Think of it this way, Kaz. If this all works and he saves your guys' lives, you owe him 50 million.
Just in case, I want to buy a Herf gun. Or requisition a Herf gun.
Okay, who's making the negotiations test?
Dragon's character.
And then I will drive there with my bag of stuff that has absolutely no meaning whatsoever.
So
to
am
most
I
people.
making the negotiation test?
Yes, Dragon, you are.
Fine. So three hits.
Okay, price doesn't default from what it normally is. Well, I'll tell you what the price is. Okay, the Herf gun costs 3,750.
How much does it cost?
3,750.
Okay.
So, when I get to the spot that I'm supposed to meet the rest of the map,
Okay.
I'll find out where the safest location next to it is. You know, like where were they not getting attacked yet? Where were they all standing around staring at the stuff going on?
They are about 5 meters in. They haven't tried to go any further than that.
Okay. I will come up to the door then, or the entrance that they blew open.
It's a long shaft down, and right now I am staying outside of the thing with a cable. What do you call it, Menga?
I don't know what I call that.
It's basically just a thing that connects the comm links to like some fucker's camera.
Oh, they set up a satellite link. Yeah.
Yeah, they set up a satellite link, so if you want to, we can just stand outside in like a van or something with AC. While the rest of them horribly die.
Well, none of the SWAT team is down there anymore. They left.
Afterward.
What
During the raid, I mean. During the raid.
Yes. So are you asking the SWAT to go back in with you when you go down there?
Not yet. I'm going to take my industrial strength sticky-sided tape, double-sided sticky tape, and use it to affix the mouse traps onto the sides of the first fire extinguisher.
Okay.
So that way the sticky parts are facing outward.
Yes.
But the sticky parts are still under foil. So they're not active, essentially.
Yes.
Then I will also use the sticky-sided tape in order to put on the bug zapper.
Onto the fire extinguisher?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I set that one up. I'm not throwing it at all.
Alright.
Because I don't have the strength to throw it. I need somebody with robot arms and robot legs.
You could throw that, unless you're trying to go really, really far.
I could float it out.
Yes, that too.
Yeah, that would probably be the safest way to put it in there.
Alright, I get called down and I flip the thing out into the thing.
Before he does that, of course, I turn on the bug zapper. I open up the mouse pads, mouse traps.
Okay.
Alright, float it out in the middle. I float it down into the hallway. Does anything happen?
It's floating down the hallway. Congrats.
Alright, so, and then I drop it.
It's now landed on the hallway. Congrats. How far out did you go?
About the same place that the iBot died.
That was about 15 meters.
Yes.
Nothing's happening.
Interesting. That should be a whole hell of a lot heavier than a iBot is.
Yep. So what now, Fuzzy?
I'm gonna try sneaking.
Well, we have to figure out what their trigger is. If it's not weight, and if it's not that much, because there is electronics on that thing.
It's also not motion.
It's probably sight. I'm gonna try sneaking across using my Ruther polymer coating.
I've got an idea. If
What?
it's sight, we need to make a scarecrow.
I pull out my death mask.
What is that?
It's a death mask, especially customized death mask.
Okay, Dragon. How far are you gonna try to go?
Actually, let's see, 20 meters? Like, right where the iBot was killed.
That was 15.
Yeah, okay, 15.
Okay. Are you going? So you're just gonna try to run out to that point?
I'm gonna sneak across using camouflage.
Okay.
With the,
Well, roll your infiltration, Urban then.
I only have 13 dice. Two, three, four, 5.
Jesus. Dragon is the goddamn Batman. We've already addressed this, Menga.
Okay. So you make a sneak for it.
Yes. I wanted to.
Okay. Dragon.
Yeah.
I need you to make 2 dodge tests. One at a -9, the other at a -10.
Dodge? Can I use gymnastics?
Yes.
One at a -9 and a -10.
Yup.
Really?
Yup.
Oh, do I get the sideways bonus?
I don't know what it does. I'm assuming it's a gene enhancement somehow.
Yeah, it gives me +2 to all +2 dice to all let's see, defense rolls.
Got a page number for me?
Let me hold on. Pretty sure it's in
So it's like
augmented.
React.
Let me check.
Then-
Augmentation. I think it's under Gene Tech. Oh, genetic infusions.
Chummer should tell you the page number.
Oh, right. 94.
Chinese 4.
Page 94 augmentation. On all defensive reaction tests. +2 dice pool modifier on all defensive reaction tests.
Okay, then yeah, you would get the additional +2.
Okay.
Was it bringing it up to 5, 6 maybe?
Yes. A 5 and a 4. Oh, I think I glitched.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you did. Oops.
I don't think that's how that works.
What are we working? I like to move it.
How many hits did you get your first one?
2.
So 1, 2. Okay, so plus. Okay, the first attack is 9p -9.
Okay.
9p minus 9, so 0?
No, -9 armor value.
I
Actually,
know.
let me check APDS quick. I could be wrong.
Hmm.
So I like how while I'm trying to duct tape on a baby mask to a fire extinguisher. Dragon's getting shot up by fucking APDS round machine guns.
And I will head to the nearest thriftle mart. In order to pick up used clothing.
APDS rounds?
Yes, the thing that like gives you a -5 to your AP.
-4 actually.
The thing that fucks up armor.
Oh, okay, my bad. Not -9, -7. So 9p -7 from your armor.
I have the heal spell.
Really?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 6,
Take
7.
3 stun.
They took 2.
2
And
stun.
I think that's physical.
Physical?
Yeah.
Did it do enough damage to go through his...
What's your body, Dragon?
6.
Then yeah, that's physical. It matches your body. So 3 physical. Now for the second shot.
Wait, 3? I thought it was 2.
Oh no, 2 physical.
Okay. And the other one? The one I glitched?
The other one is 12 -7. So roll your 15 again. Would you like to spend an edge if you have any left?
I don't have any. I spent it.
Maybe Dragon's character will get to spend an hour in the ball pit.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's see if he doesn't die, and if he doesn't...
That's 10 physical right there.
I know.
Oh my god, Dragon's dead.
No?
He's
I
not
still
dead
have
yet.
3 boxes left.
But he's
He's not
collapsed
dead
on the
yet.
ground.
Alright, so I look where the blood is spurting out, and I cast Levitate on that body and drag him out of there. Actually, you know what? I just use Astral Senses to look at where he is and then drag and levitate him out of there.
Can't do that,
I'm gonna
Connor.
use.
Why can't I do that? What?
You need line of sight.
Astral Senses.
Didn't I?
Use...
Wait, wasn't I in front of them? I only went in 15
Yes, we were all
meters.
down. At least I know I was down there.
Oh, you were down there? I thought you were
Yes.
still up
Yeah,
on
I
the
was
surface.
down there.
Oh, okay.
At this point, Caleb takes out the Perf gun, and he's.
How do you think I levitated out the? How do you think I levitated out the thingy bobber?
Oh, okay, true.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So yeah,
Okay.
then I drag him back into the shaft where I cast heal on him.
Yes. By the way, Dragon, you made it to the 8-meter mark before getting shot. A lot.
Okay,
Realizing that your demon's an asshole.
so I come back now with clothing, broomsticks.
Drag can get healed for 3
Oh. Only 3. Okay.
Yes. You aren't dying anymore.
I really can't be healed for more. Like, maybe next day or.
No. Astral badly. But congrats, you aren't dying!
Whoa. I guess they don't use visual sensors. Either that or they.
No shit! Now stop squirting blood all over my clothes. I like this shirt.
So what we know is that they will attack a drone, and they will attack something living. Now they might also use visual sensors, but they need heat, body heat.
Heat or ultrasound.
I'll be right back. I'm going to the butcher's.
is there any point in me rolling infiltration at all?
Yes, if you got an obscenely high roll.
Eh,
While we're waiting for Bob to recover, the guy's probably already escaped. Unless he's stupid enough to wait for us in there, which, knowing basic, he might be.
If this is like a game of evil genius, the evil genius does not have an escape route.
this is why I wanted to wait for the rigger to come back.
You guys could have waited. I said we could end the session here, but people wanted to try some stuff out. So I was like, okay, we'll try some stuff out.
You know what? Let's wait for Romana to show up like in 2 weeks.
What happened to 1 week?
My computer may not be optional at that point.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Does this
So-
mean we're not doing the thing Monday?
I don't know. You guys can do it on your own. I just might not be there for it.
Yeah, let's just end the session here. This is a clusterfuck.
Dragon just got shot.
How do you like?
Batman has been
how do you
shot.
like my hallway of death?
The Batman has been shot. I'm gonna be back in a second. I need to go to the bathroom.
That thing is evil. Holy shit.
We should have just went through the air vents.
I mean, you guys did uncover the whole surface of this place, but you guys chose to go down the preset hallway.
What do you mean, like just walk around the sheet, the roof, with ultrasound until we find the guy, and then drop down from there?
What we need is a fake person.
Yeah, this is over tonight, man. We're done.
Okay.
Feel free to make notes or to ask other questions. I can help you out with things, but I mean, if you want to continue experimenting with non-critical things in the hallway, feel free.
Yes, I was going to make the Meat Man.
The meat man. Okay.
Yes.
Describe your meat man.
Basically, we take pork meat.
Okay.
Or simulated pork meat.
Okay.
Wrap it around. Heat it up. Wrap it
Okay.
around some like sticks and shit. And then
Okay.
heat that shit up.
And
So
you're
that way
gonna
it's up to
throw it-
body.
And you're gonna levitate it down the hallway.
Yes.
It gets shot to pieces.
Yes, I have figured it out. Heat signatures.
Wait.
So wait, if we go in there with thermal dampening, would we be able to go in there stealthily?
Thermal
knows?
dampening is It's forbidden though.
It's restricted.
No, it's forbidden. That's the only
Damn,
reason
it
why.
should be-
It's the only reason why I didn't get it.
Thermal dampening shouldn't be forbidden.
It's forbidden. Otherwise, I would have gotten it.
Pretty sure if you make a case to Murphy, she can figure out a way to get you it.
Thermal dampening and it's
Yeah.
pretty much.
Like I'm saying, a lot of the forbidden
Arm.
stuff you guys can't have, but if you guys make a special case for it, or if it's not too bad, Murph will probably give it to you. But that's what I was saying, is like, you're fine with anything restricted, anything forbidden, that's a gray zone. But if you check with Murph, you could probably get it. But you'll probably ask for whatever you take to give it back.
Thanks.
So, oh, you could get a form-fitting full body with thermal on it if you wanted to. And since you would be selling it back, you would probably only end up, for each suit, you'd probably have to pay a total of like 1,000 to use it. Or something. I have to go look at the final cost.
I want to dronify a fucking fire extinguisher.
Oh, okay. You guys would only have to pay 500 per suit, form fitting with thermodampening, to borrow for this mission.
Weird. Thermal dampening it becomes restricted in 5th edition.
Yup. So, would you like to tamper with the hallway of death?
Me?
Yeah, did you have anything else you wanted to tamper with this hallway?
How much is an original Bust-A-Move toy? Not like the...
Not the emo toy, but the original, I think it's like 600.
Oh.
I can double check.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get the one that's actually, you know, like...
The original Bust-A-Move is 350.
Now the question is how to put a high-powered pressure tank onto that. Because it's still only about a foot tall. Wait, I don't think I could put a grenade on it. The drone didn't get any... The drone got up to 10 feet. Or 15 feet before it blew up. Probably means that the first area of the hallway is anti-personnel, and the second portion becomes more anti-drone. So a small Bust-A-Move with a thermal detonator in it. This will have much fun.
I mean, you could just buy like a... You could just buy a giant... You could just buy a tank drone, send it down there, armor it up, and see what happens.
No, this was more of... The idea here was more of to get a Bust-A-Move toy into the slit, to have it walk into the slit, detonate.
Can't we just shoot the machine guns as they pop out?
They were just shooting through slits in the wall, Dragon, at you. Like, there's holes in the wall that they just shot through as you were running past. So you could try to throw grenades into those holes. They're big enough. You could probably fit a grenade in those holes. If you want to try throwing grenades in them.
And I'm back.
Hey. How do you feel about...
They heated up a meat suit, Connor, and levitated it down the hallway, and it got shot to pieces. So it looks like it was thermosensors.
You made a meat suit.
Meat
Yes.
puppets!
What the fuck?
I made it with my medicine skills.
What?
I will make the biodrone.
There already are biogerms.
No. Biodrones, they take mechanical parts and put it into something living. I will take the dead parts and make it living.
So a Frankenstein's monster.
Yes.
That's weird.
Cyber
And then I will
zombie.
write about it in a book.
That's a
Yes.
cyber zombie.
I mean, unless you guys just want to... I mean, otherwise you guys... There was the whole ideal earlier about hiring a team of hackers to go at this.
I've got an idea. Let's send a message out to Anonymous.
Anonymous even still exists today.
Yes. They are called the Universal Brotherhood of Information Freedom Fighters.
That's dumb.
Anonymous can never not exist. It was smaller in the past, back in during like the medieval ages. It was just mostly like people standing around.
Right. Let's get Let's get like rating 6 thermal dampening on the SWAT armor.
Or do you have Fireball?
No.
Does anybody got some thermite?
We could requisition some.
Yes. Because it may be possible that it doesn't need to be human-like in appearance in order for these things to shoot at it.
Why don't you send Mouse down the hallway?
Oh no. Mouse is good dog.
Oh, this is good, puppy. I go upstairs. I go back up the shaft. Come back down with a cup of coffee. Levitate the hot cup of coffee down the hallway.
Maybe we should go up to the roof, walk around with ultrasound.
Menga, do they shoot the hot cup of coffee?
I'm thinking.
Maybe we should walk around the roof.
No, the hot cup of coffee does not seem to get shot at.
This is dumb.
So it needs some human-like appearance to it.
I levitate the liquid out and make it into a vaguely man shape.
Curl up into a ball and roll down.
You don't have enough liquid to do that.
I make it into a baby shape.
Still don't have enough liquid for that.
I get the entire fucking pot and make a baby. Make a coffee baby. Just realize how weird that is.
Okay. By the time by your whole shaping process and going it down, the coffee baby is quite cooled and does not get shot at.
Fuck you.
What kind of fire extinguishers did I get?
Whatever type you'd like. I'm assuming chemical foam, or the whatever standard issue. I assume, but you could have got a variety if you wanted to. You could have got the oil, whatever.
Nitrous oxide.
I bring down the coffee maker and a small battery to plug it into. I reheat the fucking coffee and then I reshape the coffee baby.
The guns do fire at it.
Hey! They shot my coffee baby. You monsters.
Keep the coffee baby up there. They
I'm not
will
sure.
eventually run out of ammo.
I'm not sure it's much of a baby shape anymore.
I just see this now. You just sit there and keep making babies.
Just reheat the coffee baby.
It's not. The problem isn't the fact that. The problem isn't the heat. It's the fact that it doesn't look like a baby anymore.
Just reshape it. It's liquid.
It's everywhere.
Wait, what was the
So many
bullet
dead
just?
babies.
Won't the bullet just pass right through?
They splatter the coffee.
Yeah, there's still liquid splattering things.
Make more coffee.
Do I look like the fucking coffee fairy?
Well, you did make a coffee baby, so...
Congratulations, you are now a proud parent of the coffee baby. I hope you feel glad.
Yes,
Coffee
some horrible
baby.
machine guns murdered my baby.
Come to me, coffee baby.
The fact that your character could actually physically make a baby is hilarious.
I said vaguely baby shape. It's more of like a really tiny human.
I think he's referring more to your hermaphroditic nature.
I'm gonna fucking stab you, Kaz.
So, we have found some
There's
very
so many
important data
unanswered
today.
questions about it too that we shall never get answered.
Like, how am I from Aphrodite? I'm a changeling. Fuck off.
Is there any drones that are like under 50 million?
50? No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot before you came here, Dragon. Caleb asked in character, and I wasn't even thinking about this, I was just like, roll. Caleb asked in character how many plates he came. Or come, or something like that.
How much I ejaculate?
Yes.
Weird fuck.
And you basically punched Caleb.
With
Okay,
good reason.
So basically, the emo toy.
He's the
Yes.
cheapest drone. Yes.
Not a bus move was cheap. Was 50 million.
Well, the micro transceiver might be cheap.
Yeah, but I need it to be enough of a drone to make the other drones go after.
Okay.
I'll buy one of those guys as well.
The micro tapper or what one?
The emo toy drone?
Oh yeah, yeah. One of the. Oh, I thought you meant one of something else as well. Okay, so
Yeah,
just the emo.
Yeah, the non-mobile version.
Okay.
I think.
Are we still continuing
What exactly
this
is the
session?
Yes.
What is the
Hi.
non-mobile version?
Because we made a coffee baby and now we're gonna throw pieces of
The
hot.
non-mobile version can't move on its own. It can just move its arms.
Okay, I think that might be enough then.
Explain how this isn't
Why
awesome.
don't you just buy a fucking RC car? That's a simple parallel, right?
How much is an RC car?
Like 30 million.
Yes.
Just have.
I will buy an
Oh
RC
god,
car
I'm reading more of the thread I posted up earlier. This is actually
And
kind of funny.
strap a fire extinguisher onto it. I'll buy two of them.
You're putting two fire extinguishers onto an RC car.
No, I'll get two
Yes,
RC cars for
two.
30 million.
Okay.
I don't think it's powerful enough to carry a thing.
Wait
However,
a second.
I do
Didn't we
think-
just have had Bob do a scan on it to see what the sensors were?
Bob's recovering.
Could we have had anyone with any sort of matrix skills run a scan to see what the sensors were?
No.
Why not?
You had Bob hack his way into the door controls. After that, he went into recovery.
Just get anyone to take a look to stare at the fucking things for more than 5 seconds.
Okay. So you're just. How are you going to have someone access the sensors?
Enter matrix. They don't have to go into the node to scan it.
No, but there has to actually be something for them to pick up with scan, and you actually have to have a comlink down there with scan.
Alright, I'm gonna go. Night, guys.
Right.
Well, Kaz fucked off.
It is getting kind of late.
I will use the RC car.
Okay.
Connor,
Yes.
get the RC car at the fire extinguisher. Magic.
Okay.
So you're levitating it?
Assuming so.
Just checking that if it's levitating and running across the ground.
So why am I levitating an RC car and fire extinguisher?
No, not the fire extinguisher. We already get the fire extinguisher out there.
Oh, okay. I levitate the fire extinguisher out there.
No, fire extinguisher, you already set that out there. Now we
Oh.
gotta get the RC car to the fire extinguisher.
Okay. So you're just driving the RC car then across, or are you levitating it across?
Sure, I'll drive the RC car first.
Okay. At about 8 meters, dragonflies come out of the holes and attack the RC car.
Is that where the
Earlier, dragonflies came out at 11 meters and attacked the eyeball at 10.
All right, I'm going to roll to dodge.
Okay.
Fucking sweet.
Let's see, what do I have? Do I have any driving skills?
Need pilot groundcraft.
Fuck yeah, I do.
Oh my god. This is great. High octane RC car driving.
Do you have any attack spells?
I'm a combat mage.
Doesn't have fireball.
No, I chose acid stream instead.
Can you use acid stream against the spy thingies as I'm trying to avoid them?
You know what, fuck it, I shoot them with lightning bolt.
My pilot groundcraft is still fairly fucking pathetic.
Surprised none of you are trying to shoot them with Qaz's Herf gun.
Because
Because
it's
Kaz
classes-
isn't here to use it. Because he's a bitch. We make Kaz use his Herf gun.
Qaz sucks with his Herf gun. Actually, I don't know. I have to go check how Qaz does with his Herf gun. Does anyone offhand know the rules for using an exotic weapon untrained?
A Herf gun is an exotic weapon?
Yes. I
You
think.
sound unsure of that.
I will go check. Yep, it is an exotic weapon.
I think it's just a default. Also, how the fuck do we get a Herf gun? It's forbidden.
It's restricted.
It's forbidden.
Oh, it is forbidden. Congrats, you got it.
Okay.
Murphy said, fuck this. Murphy said they're using it for a good purpose.
We'll pull one from the evidence locker.
Do you want me
So let's
to
see.
try using it or? Oh wait, I have a minus 3.
Caleb defaulting with the Herf gun, and since it's exotic, I'm going to do double the penalty.
So minus 2?
So, yeah, so minus 2. So Qaz trying to use it would have 5 dice. Dragon, how's your dice?
I have minus 3. Remember?
Oh, yeah. So, never mind. Dragon's not shooting that. Oh, whoops, I closed the dice roller. So, that really done. Give me a sec. Okay, reroll that. Reroll, you dodging.
Me?
Yo.
Okay.
Three.
All right, 3 hits.
So, miss. Hit plus 2. Hit plus 2. Okay, so 2 hits plus 2.
What does a Herf gun even look like?
Imagine a laser weapon.
Like, is it a handgun, a
No,
rifle?
it's like a rifle, like a large, bulky rifle.
Why can't you just use rifle skill?
It's exotic weapon, kind of.
Don't get why it's an exotic weapon.
Is there another way
Wait.
to heal up? Like at all?
Cocaine.
Not really.
Do you have a save your medical kit?
No. Does any of the SWAT do?
The SWAT have them all into their equipment, but they would have a spare, I suppose. So,
SWAT aren't here right now.
Yeah, they are.
they're still kind of here. So yes, the RC car is destroyed at 8 meters out by a dragonfly. Comes in, rips it to. 2 dragonflies come in and rip it to pieces.
So is there a SWAT member with training in medic in first aid?
But-
Yes, there's a trained medic.
The important thing
But
is,
he
I
can't-
dodged the first one.
Yes, you dodged the first one. The second one got you though. So
But that's not important. Apparently. I make another coffee baby and make him run along the ground.
Can we just drop
it
explosives?
gets shot by guns again.
Can we just drop
Okay.
explosives into the slots?
But I wouldn't be able to make more coffee babies.
All right. So here's what we got to do. We got to bring the super rigged out fire extinguisher back, strap an RC car to it, and then push it out there.
Okay. We know that the micro drones won't attack people. They will just attack drones like RC cars and shit. Because I just ran a coffee baby along the thing, and instead of being stabbed by the dragonflies, they were murdered by the things. And also, Dragon wasn't shot to shit. I mean, Dragon was shot to shit, but he wasn't stabbed by the dragonflies.
So how much do I get any boxes healed
Oh,
by
sorry.
the medic?
Give me a sec. So you already healed once. You just get the syringe. Yeah, you get another 2 boxes healed.
Only 2.
Only 2. Unless, would you like to pay him 5,000 new yen to spend an edge?
No.
There we go.
Hey guy, I want you to spend edge. What? Here's money. What? Doesn't make any sense, Menga.
Okay, fine. I'll have you spend a karma to use edge.
Here, have a karma. What's the karma? Spend edge. What? Doesn't make any sense.
What you're doing is you are giving up your karma to the universe to favor this person in his healing of you.
When did we become Shinto priests?
You know what? 2 boxes is okay. I can
What
work
the
with
fuck?
this.
Oh yeah, Shinto is the one who does all the money thingies.
Oh, really?
Is that what you're saying?
Now, which one is the karmic one? God damn it, there's way too many priests.
Okay, so I have 6 dice for using the Herf gun.
Yes.
I thought Shinto... Actually, wait, weren't Shinto priests like the spirit fuckers?
Yes. Probably.
Oh, what about
They were part of the Spirit Fuckers along with the Omiyajin.
Oh.
Actually, does the Herf gun come with Smart Gun?
Smart Link Turf Gun.
Screw it. Yes. The Herf gun is smart linked.
Okay, I have 8 dice.
Herf a turf.
Fuck yeah.
Should I use it? Should I roll?
How are you going to shoot them? They went back inside.
I run another coffee baby. Wait, no, that doesn't work.
All right. Here's
I
what
do
we
it anyways.
Connor,
Yes.
get the fire extinguisher out there. I'll strap my last RC car.
There's
onto it.
already one out there.
Yes, bring it back here.
Oh,
I don't
So I
know
can
why
strap
you
the
guys
RC
just
car.
don't strap an EMP grenade to the RC car.
because that's boring.
Because you can't trigger the grenade. But you know what you can trigger with taking damage?
What?
A high pressured canister.
Can we please end this session already?
Oh yeah, we're
Fine.
done. You can unplug it. Good.
What do you mean unplug?
I have so many ideas though.
Yeah, Dragon, you can end
I like
recording.
solving puzzles.
This was mostly just if people wanted to mess around. Go ahead.
I have the coffee
Alright.
baby ballerina dance down the hall.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the recording now.